Alright YouTube, this is Geordie Prepper. So like the video title says, I just thought I'd go through some things which I bought in October. This was really as a consequence of the Check Your Preps campaign, which I'll leave a link to up there. It was really just stuff I was low on. These are items which I use all the time. Basically everything that I use is my prepping items, so stuff I use on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis, so I'm constantly using my preps. So starting with personal hygiene, I got some pit rock and I got some bergamot essential oil. Basically I was just looking up essential oils, essential oils that are basically, associated with men. I don't want to smell like Nancy in a bordello. Pit Rock is a really good brand. I've had it for at least a couple of years now, and basically this is just a pit spray, but you only need 2 pumps, and it's a substitute for deodorant because a lot of deodorants have like aluminium in them, really harmful chemicals in them. This is free of all that rubbish, and with only 2 pumps this basically lasts for months. So for about £5 to £6 for this, you can get something which lasts for months, and normal deodorant will basically only last you maybe 2 or 3 weeks, if that, depending on how much you use, how much toxins you're going to spray on your skin. Bergamot essential oil, I just use a little bit of this in the laundry soap that I make. So speaking of laundry soap, I also got some baking soda. This is just for making my own laundry powder, laundry soap, whatever you want to call it. I actually made some. I was going to make some and I'd forgotten about this, but it actually turned out okay without the baking soda. But I got some baking soda because that is just one of the ingredients for what I use. I'll leave a link to the video up there. I just used the recipe that Prepper Princess posted on her video, so it's nice and basic and simple, but it makes some really nice laundry soap. I've said in the past, prepping the body is the most important prep that you can do. The body that you are occupying is what gets you about. It has to be your #1 prep. So something which can help your body is just diatomaceous earth. It's basically something that is really good at detoxing your body, pulling out all the contaminants out of there. And I use this in conjunction with distilled water. I don't drink distilled water that often now. I spent about 2 years detoxing my body. I just make it on a Friday, so once a week I just do some distilled water, and for 1 day out of a week that's my detox day. So I just pull contaminants out with the distilled water, and I put this in the water along with a couple of other things such as apple cider vinegar. And another thing which keeps the body well and in check is colloidal silver, and this is just from a brand that I've been getting for a long time now, Pro Colloidal Silver. I've been a little bit unwell at the minute, and for the past few days, and that's really unusual because I've been taking colloidal silver for about 3 years now. I haven't even had so much as a cold. Something new though that's this year is they've came in these bags, which they never used to, and they also say that the product is best when used within 12 months of opening. And I was always wondering, just how long they'd last. I mean, it's basically just distilled water with nanoparticles of silver in it, in a colloid. So good to know that it lasts for a year. So other things that I got, I was running low on because I make my own cleaning products, so I need stuff for making cleaning products, and also at least once a week I'll just take a bath. So I like to relax and make my own bath bombs, etc. So sodium bicarb, a really good cleaning product, and you can use it for toothpaste substitute as well. so you're not getting the poison sodium fluoride in your body. Epsom salts, that's purely for the bath. And citric acid, which I use for cleaning my water distiller. If you didn't see that, I'll put a link to it up there. So citric acid is really important for that. Epsom bath salts, like I said, just for a bath. Sodium bicarb I use as well in the bath bomb. Epsom bath salts. I also use some Dead Sea salts. Also, I'll put in some Fuller's Earth. So if you're bugging in or you've got people sheltering in place with you, then obviously, like I've said in the past, you know, it can get a bit smelly, pretty stinky fairly quickly. So just to counter that, I just got some incense sticks. This is just a brand that I quite like and use. This pack here will last for months and months and months, so I just got a top up. So the final item that I bought was the Soya Mini water filtration system. And I was looking at my preps in October and I was looking at my water filtration and purification system, and I realised that I needed something more compact, but which had a much higher volume of water that it could filter than the Lifesaver straw, which I've been using. And I've used that in walks in the Lake District, etc. And the Lifesaver straw is good, and it's just rather limited with the volume of water that it can go through. It's something that I would recommend that everybody in your group have. It can filter 600 litres of water. But I needed something with a much higher volume. So the Soya Mini can filter up to 100,000 gallons from fresh water sources. So that means that it needs to be as filtered as what you can be. You need to pre-filter the water before you put it into the Soya Mini as best as you can, just to get the maximum lifespan out of the filter. So I needed something which had much higher volume, and the Soya Mini's got some really good reviews. I'll be doing a review of the product and doing a full breakdown of it and using it and testing it. But I just wanted to say that, you know, any equipment that you get, make sure that you find a place for it to fit into your preps which complements what you've already got. And also know what your equipment does, because the Soya Mini is a water filter. It doesn't purify the water, and you need to know the difference between filtration and purification. And therefore you need things that complement this system. So this will filter the water, and then obviously you can use a water purification tablet, or you can boil the water once you've filtered it through the soya. So any equipment that you do get, you know, just make sure that you know the equipment, you've used it and tested it beforehand, you know how to maintain the equipment. It does come with a backflush syringe in it, so you know, just make sure that you not only have a place for the Mini in your preps, but you also make sure that any maintenance, any equipment used to maintain your equipment is also with you when you need to bug out, or whether you're indeed just bugging in. So, you know, obviously in my bugging location I have much higher volume systems than this, but you know, they're not mobile. I can't take them with me, or if I was to take them with me, I'd need like a vehicle to put them in. Whereas this is very portable, and it's something that I needed. I needed a much higher volume system. It needed to be small and portable, and so yeah, so I got the Soya Mini basically, and that's the last item. So thanks for watching, guys. You know, just go through your preps and make sure that you've got everything that you need, because you might as well get it now whilst you're able to, because supply lines just easily get disrupted, and you know, things like this will be next to impossible to get in a grid down. Be safe, be prepared, and I'll see you next time.